So we'll just check on the participants. We're already getting up to 100.
And 25.
Yeah. There are around about 2,900, 3,000 new students. Welcome everybody, to those who are already here. I think I'll go to screen share. Can you see the PowerPoint, Iyad?
Yes, I can see it.
Perfect, thanks. We have about 4 minutes until 10 o'clock. So we'll just wait for people to come on. "250 students, welcome everybody. What's the total, Iyad? Can you see?
327, 330 right now.
330, wow, yeah. We have a question in already from Salama. Maybe Nicholas or Wafa, you could... Good morning, there is echo in the sound. Okay, maybe we both have headphones on, so the echo is not from our end. Maybe check that your microphone is switched off. If you have speakers on, the noise from the speaker might be going back into your microphone and you're hearing it again. So maybe try switching off your microphone. Can we change the college from now, or we have to wait until November? There is echo. Saeed. Again, Saeed, try and, if you have your speakers on and you have a microphone on, that's what might be happening. Iyad, can you hear an echo when you hear me?
No,
No,
echo. Maybe from her side.
Yeah, I think if there's an echo, it's from your side. Yeah. If you have headphones on with a microphone, it's generally okay. If you have your like hi-fi speakers on and you have a microphone live as well, that's when you get the echo usually. Okay. No, that's good. Can you please raise your voice? Me. Okay, let me get my microphone a bit nearer. Also try your volume. I don't want to get too loud or I'm going to be blasting people out. Sound is perfect, yeah. Thank you. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. We've still got a number of students signing in. We're just over, we're getting up to 600 students at the moment. There should be over 2,000 students if everybody attends. I don't know how Zoom deals with that. But let's begin anyway. We have quite a long time and we have many things to get through. So first of all, welcome to the university. It's a big change going from high school to university, but hopefully this morning we're going to be able to help you solve one or two of the questions that you have. My name's Paul Morley. I'm an academic advisor, and you'll also see with me today Dr. Mohammed Iyad, who's an academic advisor, Dr. Nicholas, who's an academic advisor, Dr. Wafa, who is an academic advisor. So there are 4 academic advisors. In total, in the first year advising, there are about 15 of us, but you also have academic advisors in the colleges. So when I begin my presentation, you'll see and hopefully understand the different types of academic advisors who can help you. And basically, the role of an academic advisor is to support you, to make sure that you get from now, when you're starting university, to graduation in 4 or 5 years' time, however long that may be, depending on your degree, but to get you through as successfully and as quickly as we can. Because the objective of most students is to get a degree, to then be able to go on to further study, either a master's degree or some specialized training, or to get a job. And the sooner you can get through your degree program, the sooner you can reach those next objectives. So just for information, this will be recorded. And like all of the webinars, once the link is sent to the Student Affairs team, you'll then be able to access everything that we do today and watch it at your convenience. I'm also going to be giving you some links to videos and to documents as we go through. So we're at 920 students, so we're near 1,000. So I think it's time. The audio's lagging. If you have problems with the audio, it's probably your end. So just maybe sign out, sign in again, or just check your Wi-Fi connection. If you're getting echo, then just check that your microphone is turned off if you're on speakers. Okay, so advising overview for new students. Just a brief introduction. So here's just a roadmap, let's say, of academic advising. Very brief, not in detail. At the moment, you're here. You're parked in the university car park, if you like. And the first advisors you're going to come into contact with are first-year academic advisors. And all of my colleagues today and myself, this is where we work. So our job is here. It's to help you from when you enter university now until you declare a major. Now, I'm just seeing that there are a lot of Q&As and a lot of the chat are talking about extra things. Can I just ask you just to hold on the Q&As and the chat just for the first 2 presentations, because we may answer your questions during the presentation. And we have plenty of time for Q&A a bit later. So first year academic advisors help you from entry to declaring a major. Now, all of you at the moment are what we might call pre-major. You have courses that you have to do in your first semester, which you need to pass before you'll be officially accepted on your major. So you start by thinking that you're on that major. So let's say you want to do cellular and molecular biology in the Science College. That's what you plan for. But at the moment, you have some courses you'll need to take before you get accepted on that, or your college will contact you at some point and say, please declare your major. You apply for that major, and when your college officially accepts you on that major, you'll change advisor. You'll go from a first year academic advisor to a major academic advisor. So for now, most of you for the first semester and maybe for the first year, you'll be in contact with your first year academic advisor. Once you've been officially accepted onto your major, the major that you begin to study now, you'll be given a major advisor. And the major advisors are professors. They are specialists from that department. So if, I'm disappearing off the screen, there we go. If, as I said, you want to study cellular and molecular biology, your major academic advisor would be a professor from cellular and molecular biology. Now, all of the first year academic advisors and all of the major academic advisors, we're teachers, we're instructors, we're professors. We've spent most of our life teaching, we're academics. But many of the things that you need to do within your college course or within your college are not academic. They might be administration. So for example, dealing with absence, grades. You have any problems or you need to know anything about your grades, declaring a major. And these are all done by your college advising unit. Every college has a college advising unit, and the advising unit is an administrative unit. You probably spoke to them if you attended the webinar yesterday, your college webinar. That was probably held by your college advising unit. And they are with you from now until the day you graduate. And if you continue with master's studies, they'll probably be with you even then as well. So basically, those are the three types of advisors you'll have. First year advisors, major advisors, and your college advising unit from now until you graduate. Let's just have a look at what's going to happen this semester, because this is basically when you'll be with your first year advisor. So this semester, we are here now in what we call week 0 or orientation week. There are no classes in week 0. Classes start in week 1. So what you're going to do this week, today, hopefully, if not tomorrow morning, you're going to choose a full graduation plan template, which will show you all of the courses you need to take from now until you finish your degree. And they'll show them semester by semester, year by year, in the order that you should take them. And then, once you've done that, you'll register for courses. Tomorrow, I have a webinar like this at 10 o'clock. You should attend that, and along with Miss Amna, who's the head of the registration department, we'll show you everything you need to do to register your classes once registration opens at midday tomorrow. If you try to register for classes now, you won't be able to. Now, before week 7, so maybe between weeks 2 and week 7 of the semester, you should be making an appointment with your first year advisor. All students in their first semester should meet with their first year advisor before week 7. This is a very important meeting. We go through a lot of things with you, and we also start to plan for the next semester. At university, you should be planning always 1 semester before. Somewhere around about week 7 or 8, you will also have midterm exams. All courses have midterm exams, and you should contact your first year advisor and send them your midterm results, discuss them, see if there are any problems. And then round about November, October, November, you'll register as many classes as you can for next semester, for the January to May semester. This is called early registration. So again, you'll be in contact with your first year advisor to make sure your plans are okay and you're on track for those courses. Then at the end of every semester, we have final exams. We hope that you pass all your exams and get great grades. But please note that if you fail any course, you should repeat it in the next semester. So if these are courses that you have to take within your major, you have to repeat them. If they're a general education course where you have a choice from a group of courses, you can repeat that course or you can replace it with another course from that group. For the moment, don't worry about this, but all of this information will be told to you when you meet with your first year advisor before week 7. And hopefully you pass all your exams and you fly off or drive off to the next semester with a big smile on your face. So just a brief introduction. I'll go into more detail about registration tomorrow. But first of all, it says watch all of the support videos. We have some support videos, but we also have webinars. So please make sure you attend all of the webinars this week. They're very, very important. Then you need to have a full graduation plan from the templates in DegreeWorks. And Dr. Mohammed Iyad, when I finish in a couple of minutes, will just give you an indication of what that means. You cannot register for any classes if you don't have a plan in DegreeWorks. And your DegreeWorks plan must be locked. So again, we'll look at this in a minute. Once you have a plan in DegreeWorks and it's locked, you'll then be able to register. And as I said, I'll take you tomorrow exactly through the process along with Miss Amna on how to register your courses. I noticed somebody in Q&A said, when can we register? If you look at the schedule, registration opens at midday tomorrow, at 12 o'clock tomorrow, middle of the day. And it's open for you tomorrow afternoon, Thursday, Friday, and then again at the end of the week, next week. I'll show you where you can find those details maybe a bit later. This is going to be a long presentation today. We have a lot of information to give you. So please stick with us. So it's a good idea to download the UAEU app onto your mobile device. You can do many things from that. One of the things you can do is register, but there are a lot of other details in there. You can check your GPA, you can check your schedule once you've registered for classes. So it's a good idea to download that. I don't recommend doing the registration process tomorrow on your mobile unless your eyesight is very good, it's better to do registration on a laptop or a PC. It's possible on iPads and other pads, but again, sometimes it can be tricky. So just download the app and start looking through that when you have a few minutes. It's not essential for the moment, but once you register for courses, it's a quick way of seeing what days and times and which classroom and which professor you need to go to next week when classes begin. That's the first of my presentations, so I'm going to stop sharing now. We won't take any questions and answers after each presentation. Dr. Nicholas, Dr. Wafaa hopefully are keeping up as best they can with those at the moment. So I'm going to pass over now directly to Dr. Mohammed Iyad, who will take the next part. Okay, Iyad, over to you. I'm going to mute.
Thank you, Dr. Paul.
Okay, we can see
Okay.
the PowerPoint, yeah.
Can you see my PowerPoint, Dr. Paul?
Yeah. If you put it in presentation mode.
Yes.
Perfect.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Iyad. I am first year advising from advising unit. I will talk today about a couple points. First year advising, academic advising unit, how to contact your advisor, and advising contact information. Let's look here for some information quickly. First year academic advising unit help you and assist you for your study in United Arab Emirates University. They will support you, guide you, and follow through your process, grade, and so on during until you declare your major, as Mr. Paul or Dr. Paul mentioned in his presentation. We will help you to choose right major and make sure you sign up for the right courses, as well as helping with the courses planning. We will also refer you to the other resources on campus, such as tutorial center. As Dr. Paul mentioned in his presentation, please don't send repeat email. Send only one email to your advisor. Your advisor will act on your email within 12 published office hours. Again, do not send repeat emails within the time. For example, after you send email, you did not receive a reply from your advisor, you send after 5 minutes another email. Please do not do that. Sometime the telephone, you try to contact your advisor through the telephone line. Again, the telephone line will be busy. If you try to call your advisor, please be patient, and also use your email, United Arab Emirates University email address. Private email sometime do not arrive to our inbox and are filtered out by university system. For example, you have a Gmail account, you send email from your Gmail account, your advisor may be not receiving your email, therefore it's better, and maybe he will not help you until you send an email from university email. Do not expect your advisor to reply with an outside his published office hour, or answer your questions, or call your phone call. For example, yes, last night I received to my office call at 8:35 evening. I am not in the office at 8:35. Also, sometimes the advisor also leave the office for a break, for something like that. Please, again, be patient to wait for your advisor to reply you. Office hour for your advisor. Here, I'm going to show you here how to contact your advisor. In the degree work, you will see advisor name. As you see here, advisor name. And here in the link below, in the above link, you can click in the link and you can contact your advisor. Therefore, all the students must have advisor by the end of today or by the early morning tomorrow, inshallah. Because we have a huge number of students and the advisor need time to assign their name to the student. Here's some information about advisor. In the College of the AV, we have Miss Helen and Mr. Lutfi. College of Education, we have Dr. Shaban. College of Business and Economy, we have Miss Manal, Miss Kay, Miss Dr. Noura, Dr. Shaban. I am in the College of Business with Dr. Abdul Latif for male side. For engineering, we have Mr. Abdul Rahim, Mr. Gerard, Mr. Hugh, and Miss Manal. For male side, we have Mr. Frank and Mr. Nicholas. For HS Humanity, Dr. Noura and Dr. Wafa. For male campus, Mr. Lutfi. For science, we have a Mr. Lutfi, myself, and Dr. Ahmad. For IT, we have a Ms. Alia, Mr. Gerard, Hugh, and Ms. Kay. For male side, we have Dr. Ahmed, Frank, and Nicholas also. For law, we have Dr. Wafa. This is some information about how to get some information. If you'd like to watch some video on YouTube channel, you can click the link below and you will get access to this one. The second presentation, I'm going to show you who is my first year advisor. Again, you need to sign on the degree work using your ID number and password. In the degree work, you will see your advisor name and you can email your advisor by clicking the link on the mailbox above. If you don't have an advisor, please contact me or contact Dr. Paul to assign advisor for you. If you have any questions, also please contact me or contact Dr. Paul for more information. Here we have some information about
We're still on the last slide, Iyad.
I'm still on the last slide, right?
Yeah.
You did not see the previous one, right?
Yeah, we're on the one with the links to YouTube and screencast.
Oh, okay.
Have you opened
Sorry
a new?
about that. Sorry
Can
about
you-
that. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Can you see my second presentation, Mr. Paul?
This is who is my first year advisor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, again, who is my first year advisor? Please sign on your degree work. After you sign on your degree work, you can go to the worksheet and you will see your advisor name. You can click the email link to send email to your advisor. As I mentioned before, if you don't have an advisor, please contact me or contact Dr. Paul to assign advisor for you. As you see here, this is student with no advisor. Therefore, he must contact me or contact Dr. Paul to assign advisor as soon as possible. Because you will not be able to register, as Dr. Paul mentioned in his presentation, you have to have an advisor in order for your advisor to check your plan and lock it. Here's some link again for your YouTube and screencast to visit. Any questions, please wait until the end of the presentation for Mr. Dr. Nicholas and Dr. Wafa to answer your questions. I'm going also to give you some more information about can you see right now, Mr. Bone? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, registration times and methods.
No. Okay, yes.
Yeah, we can see your file explorer.
Okay, now, degree work plan and registration. The registration will start on Wednesday noon until 3 o'clock. If you'd like to come to the campus only, please align student. Dr. Paul and myself will be available. Otherwise, please do the registration online. Your advisor, contact your advisor during the office hour, as I mentioned previously, from 8 to 3. And on Thursday also, myself and Dr. Paul will be available from 8 to 3. If you'd like to come to the in person, in Dr. Paul, he will be available in C5 for female side, room 0079. I will be available in H4, B2, 0052.
Sorry, I'll be in 0044.
44?
In the lab, yeah. C5 0044. It's a computer lab. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put this into the chat later.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Paul. Okay, any questions, please? Again, remember, the registration will start Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I'm going to share also another very important point with you. Can you see the screen, Dr. Wall?
Not yet. We couldn't see the last one. All we can see is your, you didn't open the PDF. Can you Can you attach the PDF in the chat later when you finish?
I will attach the chat later.
Yeah, attach
Can
all
you see
these
this one?
documents.
Can you see this one, please?
No, we can just see your Explorer, student flow.
Student flow, okay. Okay, student flow, okay.
It doesn't look like you've opened it.
Now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now, if you don't have an advisor, you have an advisor, yes, you can go to building H4 in person. I will be available in, Mr. Paul, he will be available in 00 44, right?
44, yeah.
44,
it's a lab.
okay.
Yeah.
At the lab, okay. And again, this is only for if you'd like to attend or come to the campus and register or see your advisor, or if you have any problem for registration, we will be available to help you. Me and Mr.
Sorry, Iyad, can I just interrupt again? If I know some of you maybe are in the hostels because you're not from Al Ain, but you've come from other Emirates, maybe to do placement tests. So if you are on campus, you can come and visit us for this. But if you're not, you don't have to come to campus to register. You can register for classes quite happily online. But if you do want to come in face-to-face and you need help with registration once it opens, then we are on campus. C5 building on female, H4 on male. But I'll be giving you more details about that tomorrow in the registration webinar. But make a note of Dr. Iyad's room number, B20052 for male students, and make a note of mine. I'll tell you again tomorrow. C50044. It's a lab. It's not my office. Thanks, Iyad.
Thank you, Dr. Paul. Any questions, please? Will Mr. Nicholas, Dr. Wafa and Dr. Nicholas will answer your questions. I'm going to stop sharing and wait for your questions.
Okay, I'll come back on board. I know Dr. Nicholas, Dr. Wafa are getting through these pretty quick, but I've just been looking through the Q&As. Let me get my video back on there. I'm not the prettiest thing to look at, but at least you have a face. So if you see me, you'll know who I am. A lot of people are saying, I want to transfer college, I want to change my major. Well, there's a period for transfer, which is in October or November. So if you haven't been accepted into that college now, you should be studying courses for the college you are in. Okay? So you can't just decide, oh, I want to change college tomorrow, or I want to change major. You know, you've been accepted in a college on a particular major, and that's the major that you want to study. So you have to go with courses for that major. Okay. And another thing is, who is my advisor? Who is my advisor? Please be patient. The advisors, we have, as I said, about 15 advisors, but we have 3,000 students who we have to attach our name to in our system. Once we've attached our name to a student, to any of you in the system, it then comes through into DegreeWorks. But you know, you divide 3,000 by 15 and it comes to a lot of students. So please just be patient on that. Now, the other thing, I'm going to share a screen now. I'll share my screen again. I hope I'm going to share my screen again. Share screen, screen one. Okay. Now I'm just going to take you to the university homepage. Can you see just the public homepage you had? Can you just confirm? Yeah. Now, a lot of students are saying, what courses do I do? How can I? So I'm going to show you how you can use this. You don't have to log in. to this page. This is the public web page. And I'm going to do it in English, obviously. Apologies, I don't speak, read, or write Arabic. So there's a lot of information here which you can get already. So one of them was, how do we contact people? Well, if you go to academics and colleges, you can choose the college that you're in. University college is where you'll find all of the first year advisors. So I'm going to just show you a few things here, because a lot of the Q&As are asking, how can I contact, where can I find? So I'll show you a bit of this now. So for first year advisors, you want University College. Okay. You go here and you see our different units. Yeah. And one of them is academic advising. We also have support centers, writing centers, speaking centers, technology centers, tutorial centers, which help you with your studies if you're having some problems. But we are in the Student Success Unit. So if you click Student Success Unit in University College, you'll see academic advising. And all of the academic advisors are here with their names, their phone number, and their email address. So Dr. Iyad is here. Dr. Nicholas is here. Dr. Wafer is here. So this is the information for your first year advisor, if you don't know where else to look for it. Now, if you go to academics, colleges again, let's imagine I'm in the College of Business, the first one. I click here. I'm an undergraduate student, so I click undergraduate programs. I got all of the majors here that are offered in business. So let's say I want to do marketing. Marketing is part of the business administration major. So I can click here and I get all of the information about my course, and I get all of the courses that I need to take. So you can see where there's just one course, this is a course you have to take. Where there's a group of courses, then you can choose from this group. And you need to look at the credit hours. Credit hours are given to each course. So you can see here, all of these courses have 3 credit hours. That's their value. You from this group have to take 3 credit hours, 1 course. So from this group, you just choose 1 course. Here in this area, there's only 1 course. You have to take 3 credit hours. Emirates Studies is 3 credit hours, so you have to take that course. So you can get a lot of information here, but it can be confusing. And that's why we use DegreeWorks. More on that in a minute. Contact us. Now, this is where you can find information for your college advising unit and the professors. So you go to your college. On the left side, the menu is the same. Contact us. Now, if you click staff, you have a staff directory. And in the staff directory, you will see, if you go down the list, academic advisor, academic advisor, academic advisor. When you get into your internship in your final year, you have a training specialist, an internship specialist. So for the administration things that you need in your college, you go to the staff directory. When you have a major advisor, a professor, you go to the faculty director in your college. And there you have all the different departments. So all of these professors are in the innovation department. All of these professors are in the accounting and finance department. Analytics here. So that's how you can find contact details for your college. So basically, go to the university homepage. Where's my cursor? I've just lost my cursor. There it is. Just go to uaeu.ac.ae. I'll take you right back to where we started, this page. So you've got programs and courses and colleges. That's where you'll spend most of your time. Now, if you want to know about registration at any time or final exams, you go under the administration and registration section, you click registration. And the first item in the menu, registration, class and exam schedule. Click that. Registration at drop for fall semester. That's now. Click here and it tells you in English and Arabic exactly the times and days for you to register. And there are also links to videos. So it's good before tomorrow to go to this page and, sorry, I just scrolled out, and to click on those links. Final exam schedule, you don't really need to worry about too much now because you haven't even registered for any courses yet. Now, the other thing that you might want to do here is just browse around all of the different, oh dear, here we go, there we go. Just get familiar with all of the different parts of the website, because there's so much information here that you can very often answer your questions without having to contact advisors or your college or any other people. Okay, so we're about 45 minutes in. We've got 1,600 students currently on the way. Now, one of the questions in the Q&A was how to do a schedule in an organizing way. So I'm going to actually show you DegreeWorks. Now, there are different ways to get to DegreeWorks. The easiest way is to log in, go to our apps, and there it is. You have the icon for DegreeWorks. You just click that and it will take you to DegreeWorks. I'm already logged in, so I'm going to go back. And if you want to, it's good to maybe just keep this in your favorites, dwdashboard.uae.ac.ae. That's another way of going in. Oh dear, it looks like I've got problems. Am I still online, Iyad?
Yes, Mr. Bo, Dr. Bo, but you're still in the web mail right now.
Yeah, okay. Let's try again. My computer froze for a second. I think that so much going on. So let's try here. It looks like I got problems with DegreeWorks. I think so many people are using it at the moment.
I think you have to sign again.
Yeah, I'm trying to sign in.
Exit the page and sign again.
No, it's a problem with Chrome. Okay, let's forget this for the moment. I'll take you on to the next part and then I'll try and come back to DegreeWorks. I had this problem yesterday with Chrome. One of the questions here is, how can I plan my courses? Yeah. Well, today and before registration opens tomorrow, it's quite easy to see what courses you want to do. But the first thing you need is a full graduation template. I'm going to try and go back. Let's see if I'm lucky this time. Iyad, can you log into DegreeWorks? Are you able?
Okay, just 1 minute.
Nicholas, Wafa, if you're listening, can you try to log into DegreeWorks?
Yeah, I logged in the DegreeWorks.
You've logged in. Okay, so
share the screen.
Can you share your screen, Iyad?
Yeah, just 1 minute.
Thank you. Sorry, everyone. This is what happens when technology goes wrong. Let me try another one. DW dashboard. See if this lets me in.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen.
No, I seem to have some conflict.
You have to unshare, please.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Can you see the DegreeWorks, Mr. Paul?
No. I can see banner.
Banner.
Can you close that? Okay.
This one. Share.
Are you in?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my DegreeWorks?
Yes.
Okay, yes, we can now.
Okay.
Okay,
And here in the DegreeWorks, yes, Mr. Paul.
right. Could you put in student ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay, enter. Okay, so basically, when you go into DegreeWorks, this is what you'll see. And you can see no advisor. This obviously, this is not a real student. Now, the first thing you need to do is get a full graduation plan in place.
Click on the plan.
So click on plans. This is an education student. So new plan.
Click new plan.
Select template. Now, just hold a minute.
Mm-hmm.
First thing we need to do when you go here is select the term. And so we are fall 22. Okay. Then now to search, there are like 80 pages of templates. So the easiest way is to put a search word in. So for example, if you want to do accounting, put accounting in. If you want to do, hang on, Iyad, please.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to do biology, put biology. If you want to do education, put education. Or you can just put a part of the word. But it's best to put in the title of the major you want to go. So, this is an education student, Iyad. Mm-hmm. So let's put in, just put in education, yeah. And then click enter. Okay, so we can see that in education, there are different majors, and I want to do physical education. So there it is. So health and physical education. So when you found the major that you're going to study, you just click the link. And that plan is now in place. So if you scroll down, Iyad, you can see all the courses that we need to take semester by semester. Can you zoom out, Iyad, a bit on your screen?
Zoom out.
Yeah, control minus on your screen. Yeah, and again. Okay, we can see a bit, yeah. So thanks, perfect. So you can see that semester by semester, we've got all the courses in there, all the courses that you need to take. So the planning has been done for you. All you have to do now is make this plan active. So you click the pencil icon, edit plan, click active. You won't see locked, only advisors see locked, and click save. Yeah, don't worry. It's because you're not a student yet.
Okay.
Oh no, there's another active plan. Don't worry, not a problem. When the students click active and save, that's fine. The plan will stay there. It's okay, just forget it here. Go out, cancel.
Let's try. Cancel.
No,
Okay.
there's another active plan. Okay, fine. So when you click save, when you click active and save, then that's when you contact your advisor. Okay, just send your advisor one email.
Click on the advisor,
And that's all
contact
you-
advisor.
Yeah, this is a student, so it's for us, it says contact student. When you try this, it will say contact advisor,
Advisor. Okay.
and you'll get the advisor's name.
Their name.
Okay, thanks, Iyad. Can you
Thank
stop sharing? Apologies again for my degree works. It looks like I'm overloading my computer here. It doesn't seem to work. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share screen one. I'm going to go back to screencast. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, we got big problems. It looks like I got a technical problem here. Let me try and play it from here. Okay, so there's a short video. It's quite a long video. Hopefully you can hear it. If you can't hear the audio, Iyad, can you let me know? Just go through this, because one of the things you need to do is plan. If you can plan your courses now, your courses are in DegreeWorks, but you don't know what days and times you want to study. But by going into a link from DegreeWorks, you can check all of the courses that are available to you next semester. Now, this is the biggest difference between high school and university. At university, we tell you semester by semester in your plan which courses you should take. And when you're at high school, your teachers told you each time you went to school when your classes were, which days your classes were on. But that's the big difference. University, you decide which days and which times you study. So this is your responsibility. So for example, Emirates Studies has classes virtually every day, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But you can't sign for all of those courses. You sign for the one you want. So this requires planning. So I'm going to run this video now, It's 15 minutes, so please stay with it. If you need a coffee or you need some cookies or juice, make sure you have them. And I'll make this video available to you also once we've finished the webinar today. So I hope this plays. I don't have more technical issues.
No audio, Mr. Moll.
Mr. Paul, there's no audio.
No audio.
No audio, we cannot hear you.
I think he didn't say anything. He's just looking for something.
No, there should be audio. The audio's on the video. What I'll do,
Okay.
I'll continue the video.
Audio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. I'm
I'll
sorry.
continue the video, but I'll speak over it. When
Yeah.
I give you the link for this, everybody, you will get the audio. Okay. It just
Okay.
obviously isn't going through. So basically, would you
I'm
like me
sorry
to,
to
I'll just
interrupt.
go back here. Thanks for letting me know, Nicholas.
Can I interrupt you for a minute?
Yeah.
Students are asking where they will find the recording for this webinar.
I'll show them when we finish the webinar.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. So basically, let me see, I can hear all the audio and everything. Let me turn that off. So if you follow the video from DegreeWorks, you can click a register for classes link from the links, and it takes you to this advanced search. And this is the best way of finding out, you know, basically what courses are available to you. So there's the My Links in DegreeWorks. There's the register for classes link. So you just click that. And then it brings you to this. And there's a browse classes link. This is where you want to go today or tomorrow to plan your classes. Tomorrow, I'll show you how to use this register for classes. But for today, you're browsing because you're preparing. So if you move on from this, it will say select a term. We're fall 22. Click that. And the best way is to go to the advanced search. So just click, once you're there, click the advanced search. And then once we've got from DegreeWorks the courses that we need to do this semester, the course codes, we can search for them here in the keyword section. Now, I'll give you a link to this spreadsheet if you want to use it, or you can just make a note on paper if you wish to. But preparation today will save you lots and lots of time tomorrow when registration opens. So the first course I've got from my DegreeWorks plan from the template was Physics 135. So I put that in the keyword area. Make sure you don't put spaces between the letters or the numbers. So Physics 135. And then you can decide, you can choose at the campus field if you want female campus or male campus. So you can do that. And then go right to the bottom and there's something called open sections only. Just check that box and click search. If not, you'll get sections which are closed or full or not available to you. So make sure you click open sections only. That will give you a list of all of the courses available to you. So you can see how many Physics 135 classes there are. There are actually 3 pages. So if I open this 10 and change it to 50, I'll probably get all of the classes. So then click enter. Okay. And there's all of the Physics 135 classes available to me. So this is where we were. Now, there's my course code, Physics 135. This is the section number. The section number is like the class number. Section is a class. So it's important to make a note of the section number that you want. And it's also important to make a note of the course reference number, the CRN. When you go to register, if you know the section number and the CRN number, you can find the course very quickly. Now, here you'll see the course days and the times. Now, Physics 135 is a lab lesson, so labs are only 1 day a week. So you can see this one is on Monday, this on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and it tells you the time. So this is from 8 to 9:50. This one is on Tuesday from 10 to 11:50. And this one tells you the number of places available. So 13 places are available out of a maximum of 16. This one is nearly full. There's only 1 place available out of 16. So when you go into browse classes, this is how you can start to choose which days, which times you want to study. And that's why you need a planner before you go to registration tomorrow. So let me just move ahead with the video. I think I can start to talk over this now. Okay. So let's go back. Let's put in the next course. And the next course is GENG 215. This is from my DegreeWorks plan for this semester. So GENG 215, no spaces. So there are only 3 classes for this. So if I open up this meeting times section, just drag the bar, I get lots of information. about the class. So I can see that this class, this is Engineering Ethics, section 51, CRN 10173. This is on a Tuesday and a Thursday from 10 to 11:50. It's in C5, so this is a female course, room 0001, and it starts on the 22nd of August. Now, the confusing thing here within this system is it tells you the class and the final. So where it says final, this is the day and the time of the final exam. And you can see this is on the 11th of December. So don't get confused. When you're planning your classes, look for class. This is what you want now. Tuesday, Thursday, it's from 10 to 11:50. If that's no good for me, let's say I have another class on that day, at that time, have a look at the next one. This is section 53, CRN 10174. This is on a Monday and a Wednesday from 10 to 11:50. It's in C2, room 1013, and it begins on the 22nd of the 8th. Notice that the final exam day is the same for these two. But you don't need to worry about the finals. You're looking for classes. Now, just to note here, most classes are 2 times each week. So Monday, Wednesday, this one's Monday, Wednesday, this one's Tuesday, Thursday. The first example we showed you was a laboratory class. Lab lessons are usually 1 time a week. So you would just see 1 day for those. So I'm going to run on with the video. I'll do the commentary over it. It's probably saying now what I've just told you. Yeah, just be careful of that final. A lot of students see that, think it's 1 day a week for 2 hours, but it's not. You're looking for classes, and that's what you're planning. Okay. Just to confirm, there's the course code I'm looking for. So I've chosen a course. What I'm going to do on my planner, I'm going to put one of these in. I'm going to start putting some of these courses into my planner now. Now you might think, wow, this is going to take a long time. It does take a long time. But if you're doing this now, before registration opens, you're saving yourself this time on registration day. So I'm putting in GNG 215. I know it's on a Tuesday. It's from 10 o'clock to whatever it is. I'm just checking the section number, section 51. So I'm keeping a note of that. And there's the CRN 10173. So I'm going to make a note of that. So this is today or tomorrow morning before registration opens. Now I know that this repeats on Thursday. It's Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm just going to make a copy of that. So I'm now starting to plan. I've put that in yellow, so in my planner, or you don't have to do this, but let's move to the next course, Math 110. So go to keyword, Math 1110, no spaces. It doesn't matter if it's capitals or not. Choose your campus, male or female. Open sections only, make sure that's there, then search. So again, we can see here they've put the classes in a bit of a different format, but they're still 2 days a week and they're the same times. So somebody's just said, why is the CRN important? It's important because it's an individual code for that class. So for example, if you just use the section number, an English class might have section 51, but a business class might have section 51. And an accounting class might have section 51. But every individual class has a day, a time, and a CRN. So that's the importance of the CRN. And when you go to register, you'll find it helps you to save time because the CRNs are in numerical order. So it makes it quick and easy to find that course. So this is Math 1110. I'm just checking the section number, 56. That's the class number. And then the course reference number, 10745. Put that in. And I know that that repeats on a Wednesday, so copy it in. So basically, you should be doing this once you've got your graduation plan into DegreeWorks. You should be looking at the courses that you need to be taking this semester, and then you should be planning them. You can do it on paper. You can do it how you want. I'll give you this template, this Excel, which you're seeing now towards the end of the webinar. I won't take you through every one. The video did. When you watch the video, you can see this for yourself. But basically, I'm just building up. There's a lab, a physics lab. That's only one time a week, is it? No, that's twice a week. That's a class. So just keep going through, building up your classes according to the days and times that you want to take them. There's Physics 315, that's a lab, so that's only one day a week. So here we go. Hopefully I'm coming to the end of my, my planning. There we go. So there we go. That's the schedule I've built up during my pre-planning. So that would be today and tomorrow morning. Remember, keep a note of the course code, keep a note of the section number, keep a note of the CRN. Just let me see how that finishes off. Yeah, I've just made a few notes for myself. Wow, lucky I made that video. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble here. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. So we're coming to the end of the presentation. Just a reminder that tomorrow I'll be showing you exactly how to register. So if you come prepared with that plan, then that would be perfect. And when registration opens, you'll be quick to go. So what I'm going to do, I've got a link here. Where's my link? I'm just going to put these links in. Okay, so if you go to the chat now, let me have a look. I'm going to send this to everybody. This should be the link to the Excel file I've just given you. I'm going to add a link. Wow, I think my computer has given up. No, I don't want Skype. Share. So I'm putting in a link now. This is a link to how to import a full graduation plan. It's a quick guide. I'm going to give you a link to a document. This document basically is just quick search words for when you're searching for your full graduation plan. You can have a look through that once we've finished the webinar at your leisure. I'm going to put in a copy of my presentation so you can go through the presentation again in your own time if you wish to. And I'm going to give you a link to all of the links from today's webinar. And this includes the video link, which unfortunately you couldn't hear. I'm having a problem with that now. I think my computer's just given up on me. Oh, there we go. Just give me 2 seconds. This is the problem when you have 1,600 students and lots of videos and things open. So this last one should be all of the links that you need from today's session. Okay, what time is it? 20 past. We've been going a long time. I think what we'll do now, I'm going to go back. Nicholas, Wafa, how are you doing with the chat and the Q&A? Are you struggling?
We're trying our best, I believe.
I know.
Yeah.
I can see 311 Q&As.
Yes.
Right, what I'll do, let's stop answering. Let's stop answering now by writing and we'll go through them live. How about that? Yeah?
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go way back to 1024. 1023. 1023. What if my advisor is not from the female side? Is it okay or should I contact someone? No, the advisors work over both campuses, so don't worry about that. If you're a female student and you have a male advisor, they can come over. We have offices, they can come over and you can meet them on the female campus. So that's not a problem. I wanted to ask about my plan. I added a plan. Can I choose what to take or not from each semesters? No. The idea, we've spent 2.5 years developing the full graduation plans so that students know exactly what they should take. The full graduation plans were developed by the professors from that major. They know exactly what classes you should take in the correct order. So if you follow the plans through exactly as they are, that's your quickest route to graduation. The only time you might need to contact your advisor to change anything is A, if you fail a course, then we need to change your plan and get that back on track. You need to repeat that course. Or if there's a course you are unable to register for in that semester, then again, you would contact your advisor to deal with that and to reorganize your plan. How can I approach the Student Affairs Office? So basically, Student Affairs, if you look on the website, you'll find all of their details on the website, like I showed you before. If you're on campus, they're in the Crescent building on the bottom floor, where you go into reception, you go to the left side of reception, and all of Student Affairs offices are there if you're on campus. If you have any problems or any issues, I think there's a helpline you can call. You should have received it from Student Services. I can't remember what it is now, but there should be a helpline. If you have technical problems, we have an IT helpline, which is 03713. I'll put this in the chat now. 6111. And this is the IT helpline. So if you're having problems accessing your email, or if you're having problems accessing DegreeWorks or anything like that, you should call them directly. Okay, let's have a look. How can I approach? Oh, we just did this. Where can I have your email? Right, you can have my email from the web page. To be honest with you, I find it easier to work by phone. It's quicker for me and it's better. So, but don't call me now because I'm in a webinar. So there's my phone number, 4782. You'll notice whenever you phone anybody in the university, it's always 03713. So if you only see 4 numbers, then you know, put 03713 before that. I'm usually available by phone between 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Now, if I'm in a call to somebody else, my phone doesn't ring occupied. It will ring as if I'm not answering, but I'm not. I'm here all day. So just keep trying until you get through to me. But hopefully, most of if you have something which your advisor should be dealing with, contact your advisor. Because if you call me and you say, my advisor isn't doing this, all I can do is contact your advisor and say the same thing. So please only contact me if you're having sort of real difficulties with one thing or another. If you don't have an advisor's name, please be patient today. Like we said, we've got 3,000 students to attach our names to in the system. And if that takes us 1 minute each time, that's 3,000 minutes of work without even answering our emails or doing any other job. So please be patient with us on that. It's a tough task, and we work very hard to try and get our names in as quickly as we can. Unfortunately, there's no automatic way of doing it. We have to do it manually. Don't ask me why. I want to change colleges. I want to plan on my own, so I'll pick the courses until I transfer. Well, you're making big problems for yourself by doing that. The first thing is you haven't been accepted in the other college. And if the college looks at your GPA after the first semester and says, no, your GPA is too low, we're not accepting you, you're going to have problems. You want to make your own plan? Make your own plan. The advisor won't lock it because it's not an approved plan. That's why we've spent 2.5 years producing full graduation plans. And all students from 2019 onwards should have a full graduation plan in DegreeWorks. If you don't, we can put an advising hold on you, which will stop you registering for any courses. So the reason we do this is to help you. Now, we know the worst enemy of academic advisors are brothers, sisters, family members. These people who've been here, who know everything and tell you. But if your brother or sister is studying chemical engineering and you're studying physical education, they don't know everything. And the biggest problem we have as academic advisors is students who say, my brother told me, my sister told me. Well, that's wrong information. Every year things change. For example, course codes are changing now in the engineering college. We know that, but your brother or sister who started their course in 2018 might have totally different course codes for mathematics than you. So you start putting those course codes in, they don't exist. So please, that's why we have 15 first-year advisors. That's our job. Will our advisors contact us? No, you need to contact your advisor. During the semester, they will contact you for a variety of things. But for the moment, for this week, every advisor is dealing with maybe between 200 and 250 new students this week. So it's very difficult for them to contact you directly. Let's have a look. I notice WAFA's. I have to take 15 credit plus credit hours a semester for my scholarship. Some have less than 15. Right. The minimum amount of credit hours you have to register is 12. Scholarship students have 15. Now, every student in their first semester should have at least 15 credit hours in their plan. Some of them will have 18. Now, listen carefully because this causes a lot of confusion. You must register at least 4 courses in your first semester. And we allow that. We allow 12 credit hours in your first semester because it's your first semester. But really, to graduate on time, you should be registering 5 courses or 15 credit hours each semester. Some colleges require you also to do a lab, so that might be 1 credit hour. So in some of the technical colleges, you might be doing 16 credit hours in a semester. So it's important you stick to that. The maximum is 18 credit hours, or with a lab, 19 credit hours. I don't advise anybody here today to register 18 or 19 credit hours in your first semester. Usually, senior students, as they get towards the end of their major, might take on 18 credit hours to make sure that they graduate on time. But it's not advisable for any first semester students. If you want to do it, please go ahead. We have had students who do this, but generally, you know, they find it difficult. Use the first semester to settle into the systems. So 15 credits is more than acceptable. 12 is the minimum. Scholarship students, if you have 12 credits in a later semester, not this first semester, don't worry, you have plenty of time to reorganize your plan with your academic advisor over the next semester or 2 semesters. So that's not a problem. How many total credits do I need to graduate? Well, that depends. I'm going to share my screen again. Screen 1. Wow. I'm having real problems here with Chrome, it looks like. Am I still on?
Yes, you see. Yes, it's okay right now.
Okay, I've just totally, everything's just totally blacked out. Okay, screen sharing has stopped because the external display is disconnected. Okay, let me try again. As long as you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
But we cannot see you.
Yeah, I run a double screen system and it's blocked. Okay, can you share your screen, Iyad, please?
Which screen?
Just go to the university website,
Okay.
uaeu.ac.ae. Yeah, one of my screens is just totally blacked out. It's never worked this hard. (11:30). We still have 1.4 student, 1.4K students with us. So thanks for staying with us. We know this is a long one.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. So if you can go to academics, programs and courses, and go to your college, I'd go to any of the majors in your college.
Accounting.
Accounting, yeah. So just go to the top where it tells you total credits. So if you scroll down, right at the top before the courses come in, there you go. Required credit hours, minimum 120. So for the accounting, it's 120. You can see this in the website. Once you've completed 120 credits of the courses that are in your full graduation plan, then you can apply for graduation. For some of you in veterinary medicine or engineering, it might be 146,
Can you
152.
go to the another college?
Yeah, try another college. Let's try engineering.
IT,
Try engineering,
engineering.
if you
okay.
don't mind, yeah, because I know the engineering are longer degree courses. Okay, go to undergrad programs. Yeah, first one, architectural engineering. So if we scroll down, this is probably 157, I think, or something like that. 147.
47.
Yeah. So that's where you can check your total number of credit hours. Okay. If the exam score came out, I'm not sure. WAFA's typing. At what time exactly we'll be able to register for classes? From 12 a.m. 12 midday, not 12 a.m. From 12 midday tomorrow. And usually registration closes at midnight each day. That's when our systems do all the backups. So from tomorrow, from midday to midnight, you should be able to register your classes. On Thursday from 8 a.m., I think it is, until midnight, and the same on Friday. So there's plenty of time. Now, one of the things which happens is that the courses fill up. You'll see courses full. So you might have to change your plan, go to another section, go to another CRN. If there are no courses available, then you need, if every course is full, you can wait, leave it in your plan, because next week we have add and drop week. I'll explain briefly how that works. During the semester, we have early registration. You'll do this in October or November. And this is where students try to register as many courses as they can for the next semester. Now, any courses they're not able to register, they can then register during add and drop week. How is that possible? Well, when early registration closes, the colleges look at the courses which are full, and they then open new sections, new classes, ready for add drop. So if this week, excuse me, I got a problem with my eye. This week, if a class is full, the college over the weekend might open new sections for next week, so that during add drop, you'll be able to add in to those classes next week. The other thing with add drop is many students sign for 18, 19 credit hours in early registration. And then during add drop, they'll drop a course because they only want 15. It sounds a bit mean, but this is what students do. So you might find that at the moment, a course is completely full, or this week, a course is completely full. But next week, some students will drop out and places become available. So this week, there's no reason to panic. Next week, by Thursday, if you haven't got your 12 credits registered, that's when you need to start contacting your first year advisor very, very quickly to make sure that they can change plans to get your 12 credit hours registered. But if you don't get 12 credit hours registered by this week, it's not a total panic. We have next week, registration is open all week. So if you can get 9 this week, that's good. If you can get all 12 or 15 this week, that's what you want. That's perfect. Maximum, minimum credit hours you can register, I've told you. Minimum is 12, maximum is 19. When will university register open again? Well, it's open this week and it's open next week. I answered that. Where can I see this week's this recording? Okay, I'm having problems sharing my screen. I'm going to try again. Let's see if this works. No. Iyad, could you share your screen again, please?
Which part?
Just go to uaeu.ac.ae.
Okay.
Yeah, both of my screens have completely blocked. Can you just go back to the home page, or just put uaeu.ac.ae in the line? Yeah, perfect. Right. You see where it says discover more. Welcome, discover more.
Welcome,
On the main
discover more.
page. Go down. Down, down, down. Okay, now can you go back up? Yeah. Go back to the top. Okay, you see on the main video page, discover more. Okay. So scroll down, please. Yeah, keep going. So this is the orientation page. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Down, 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 down. Okay, stop, please. Just go up a bit, Iyad, if you can. Right, so you see where it says 15th of August. If you click College Open Day, this was yesterday. Those are all the webinar links to yesterday's webinars for each college. So once we finish this webinar and closed it, we'll put the link. So if you go back a page, yeah. And so from after midday today, yeah, don't click it now because it'll ask you to register. If you, after midday, if you click this, or maybe after 2 o'clock, we need a bit of time to get the link in, then you'll be able to see this whole presentation again, if you want to, if you've still got the energy. So that's how you can see the webinar links and view them again. Can you post the link for the previous 15-minute video? I actually did that. If you go to the links which I've given, the SharePoint links, they're in the chat. So if you go back to the chat, I put all the links in. Go back to the chat at 11:21. It's from me to everyone. So from Paul Morley. Yes. To everyone. Yeah, I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 links and some phone numbers. So if you go back in the chat, just copy those and paste them into your browser while we're online. I think once the webinar closes, those links become inactive. So do it now. Who do we contact if we don't have an advisor? Well, you contact Iyad or you contact me. Iyad, have they got your details? Could you put your, however you want to be contacted in the chat?
Okay.
Must I follow the advisor's plan or can I do what I want? No, you follow the advisor's plan. How do I know which building should I book for the hostel? Oh, wow. Hostels, you need to contact Student Affairs. They have a housing section. So contact the main administrative building and ask for housing. Mir is written in Arabic, so I'm sorry, I can't help. Can I register for classes if I didn't finish the challenge exam? That's a good question. It depends on your college. Try to register for classes, even if you haven't finished the challenge exam. If it doesn't let you, if you get an error message saying prerequisite and test score, then the answer is no. If it lets you register for the class, then that's fine. Now, if you find that you have 2 or 3 classes in your plan that it's not letting you register for, contact your academic advisor. In complete emergencies, you can contact me on the phone number I gave you. Please don't send me emails. I get something like, 1,000 emails a day. So if you send an email to me, I'll probably be replying to it next Thursday. Best thing is telephone me. Be patient. I try to be available as much as I can, but I can only speak to one person at a time. How can I delete the plan? You can't. Very simple. Can you send us the Excel sheet on the mail? It's in there in those links at 11:21. When it comes to planning, there's no PhD option in the templates. This is for undergrads. For PhD students, you should have got information from the graduate office. But if you need any help, you can call me directly. With planning, with DegreeWorks, I can give you a bit of help on that. But for master's or PhD students, the Office of Graduate Studies should be supporting you. You still use DegreeWorks, I think, so everything you've heard today about DegreeWorks is relevant to you. Can we choose the major we want? Well, you should have been accepted on a major by the university in your acceptance letter. If your acceptance letter just said you're into the College of Business, for example, then you'd be able to choose any major within the business. But if the acceptance letter said you've been accepted on the major, the degree in biology, then that's what you should be planning for. The video link from yesterday for College of Science does not work. It shows, please wait for the host to start this meeting. Okay, if you contact your college, go find your college on the web page, go to contacts, go to staff, and then contact the secretary or the advising unit from your college and just report that to them. How can we find the plans? You find the plans by going to DegreeWorks, new plan, template, and then you put in a keyword or a search word for the major. Be careful because for example, biology. The major is biology, but there are 2 specializations in biology. This is an example, but this is the same for many other majors. So in biology, there's cellular and there's ecology, I think. So as an example, if you know you want to take cellular and molecular, then put cellular in the search. If you put biology, you'll see both of those majors. But just choose the one you want. If you're not sure which one you want, just choose any of them, because in the specialization classes or specialization plans, first semester courses are virtually the same for all of them. So a business student wants to do marketing. Marketing is under the major of business administration. But you've also got public relations and advertising there. You've got supply chain management, and you've got human resource management. So under business administration major, you have 4 specializations. But the first semester courses for all of those 4 specializations are the same. So if you know which specialization you want, choose that one. If you're not sure, choose any. And then when you speak to your first year advisor before week 7, you can get the plan in place that you want for your major. I have an admission exam on Thursday. Will I have an advisor? Yep. You'll have an advisor. Admission exams are nothing to do with the advisors. That comes from the test center, University College Test Center. The advisor email is not showing. Okay, if you have an advisor name, but the email isn't showing, go to University College, Student Success Unit, like I showed you earlier, contact Academic Advising, contact us. Okay? And then you'll find the first year advisor name, email, and telephone number. If I have an admission exam math, can I have calculus? Again, in the past, last semester, the answer was yes. This semester, I haven't had any official confirmation, no. But I've heard from some of the college advising units, no. So my only advice for the moment is keep it in your plan. Try to register for it. If it blocks you, then contact your advisor and we'll get another course in there that you can take. But I know for some of the technical colleges, this might be a bit of an issue because you might have math, you might have a physics or a chemistry in there as well. So when you try to register, we'll see. If it lets you, perfect. That's what we want. If it blocks you, contact your advisor. After I've activated my plan, I have to contact my advisor to lock it. Yes, you send them one email, give them time to get through their emails because they've got 2,000 emails a day as well, and they lock it. All of your plans should be locked by midday tomorrow. That's our goal. Might not be locked by now, but even if your plan hasn't been locked by the advisor, you can still, it's in DegreeWorks, you can still go and do the preparation like I showed you today and start planning your courses. It doesn't have to be locked for you to start planning. It only has to be locked for you to register tomorrow after midday. Can you please tell us again where I can find the advisor? Okay, go to the web page, public web university website, go to academics, colleges, University College, Student Success Unit, Academic Advising, and you'll see everybody there. Okay, I didn't get the grade for the math, so can I have one course from the major and see if I pass A? No. Basically, take the admission tests. I heard this morning that the admission tests for this week, I think, are completely full, but they'll be posting new admission tests for next week. That's why I say, if you have, let's say, a math class, but you need to take the math admission test, but you can't take it this week, you still have a chance to take the math admission test next week and register the math class next week. That's what I say. So don't panic. Let's wait and see what happens. just make sure you apply for the math admission test or the physics, biology, Arabic, whatever it is, admission test. Make sure you sign up for those by the end of next week. The advisor has to choose the plan for us first. No, you choose the plan. This is what I'm saying. This is the big difference between school and university. You must put in the plan for the major you are going to study. And then once you've got that full graduation plan in DegreeWorks, you just ask your advisor to lock it. And it only needs to be locked to allow registration. Then when you register courses, you choose the days and the times that you want to study. That's the big difference with high school. So your plan tells you which courses you should be doing this semester. But not like high school, you decide which day, which time. That's where you take responsibility for your studies straight away from tomorrow midday. So how can we register for the admission exam? You go to the University College Test Center. You should have received all of that information from them directly. Iyad, do you have the link at all? Sorry, you're muted.
I will put the link in the chat.
Yeah, UC Test Center. So Iyad will kindly add that into the chat for you. Who do I contact if I don't have an advisor? Well, you wait a little while because the advisors, I've been speaking to advisors this morning and they're all busy putting your details into their profile. But it would be Iyad by email, I think, Iyad. Is that best for you, Iyad? Okay. Or by phone, if you want to call me.
Yes, by email.
Okay. If we prepared our plan, won't our classes have random doctors? Well, no, you'll see the doctor's name. This is another big problem we have every year. Students say, I can't register for that class. And we say, well, register for another class. No, I don't want that professor. All of our professors are employed by the university because they're top level professors. If they're not good professors, the university doesn't employ them. Now, again, because your brother, your sister, your cousin says, oh, go with this professor, he always gives grade A's. That's not true. I've heard this so many times. Students say, I went with this professor. He gave everybody else a high grade, but I got a D. Well, professors give grades based on the work you do. So if you work very hard and you work to the top level and you do what they say, then you're going to get good grades. It doesn't matter whether it's Professor A, B, C, or Z. You're going to get good grades. If you don't put in the work, then don't expect a good grade. And again, it doesn't matter what professor, A, B, C, or Z. So grades depend on you. All of the professors are highly experienced, highly trained professors. So if you can't get a class with a professor that your brother, sister, cousin has told you to take, sign for another one. The key to graduation is following through your plan successfully with the highest grades you can, as outlined in your full graduation plan. That's what it's all about. Okay, When I come to register for my exam, it only lets me sign up for the subjects I already got the mark for. Okay, I assume this is the placement tests, yeah? Any of the admission or the placement tests, you need to contact the University College Test Center. This is out of our control. We have no connection with University College admissions tests whatsoever. When I try to enter degree work,
Paul, sorry for the information for test center is available in the chat.
okay. So yeah, look in the chat for the test center info. When I try to enter DegreeWorks, it shows the message, this user does not have permission. Okay, you need to telephone the IT help desk, which I put earlier. It's 03-713-6111. If you go to 1121 in the chat, it's in there. And report that to them. That's a technical problem with our systems. They should be able to help you with that. Okay, we're running out of time. I have 4 minutes left. What else can we do at this point? I'll just very quickly go over credit hours with you. A credit hour is like what we call a weighted average. So if your course has 3 credit hours of value, that means that you're going to get round about 3 credit hours of contact hour with your professor. And we call that guided learning. So you should be getting 3 hours every week for 15 weeks of guided learning with your professor. Now, to complete that credit hour, you are supposed to put in an additional 2 hours of homework, following up your notes, and extra research and preparation for the next lesson. This is why if you only take 12 hours of study a week, 4 courses, 12 hours, you think, wow, this is really easy. But in addition to that, to those 12 hours, you should be adding on another 2 hours for every hour. So really, it's a full week's work. So this is, again, a difference between high school. In high school, your teachers just tell you exactly what you need to do your homework, and that's it. Everything is very self-contained. But at university, you become very independent. You have to take a lot of responsibility. So let's say I have English for business this week. It's 3 hours every week. But for those 3 hours, I'm supposed to do 2 extra hours for every hour. So basically, I've got to add on what? Another 6 hours. So that's 9 hours of study each week for that class. I've got 4 classes, so that's 36 hours of study. That's the expectation at university level. You'll have a chat with it when you speak with your first year advisors. They'll talk to you about GPA and credit hours and probation and our support centers. So try and get with them as soon as you can in the semester, maybe week 3 or week 4. Contact them to make an appointment. Usually takes about half an hour, 45 minutes. Okay, I'm afraid Zoom, the Zoom police, are going to give me a ticket in about 1 minute. And I don't want to pay the Zoom police. So best wishes to everybody. Keep in touch with us if you need help. Please be patient. Please attend the webinar on registration at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So thank you, and I'm going to end the session. Thanks to my colleagues, Wafa, Nicholas, Iyad. Really appreciate your support.
Thank everybody.
Okay. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.